outside temperature now is 6 degrees, but it was down to -8 outside. So. Well, welcome to another episode of Career with Jimmy. Today I'm car camping in winter. Camp here tonight in a car park near one of the local parks that we go to. Okay, so I just got into the back of the van. Just got this little light up the front here and gonna have to move the power bank and stuff, but the dogs are in here with me. So we've got their dog food here that we have to sort out because both Kangan's bowl's empty. And we've got a box here of stuff for camping for tonight and breakfast in the morning. And you've got a hot water bottle in here and a towel to put on the floor for the dogs. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're gonna get Kangan some food. He's got nothing. Oh, that didn't work. Who's got a knife? Not me. On this side working. Oh, we don't want that to tear all the way down, bud, do we? Oh, I'll give you some food first, mate. Right, there you go, bud. If you're hungry, pick up a. There you go, and I'll fill up their little bucket they got here with food. I'm gonna cut this away, mate. Not the best food, is it, mate? Not the best food, but you don't mind. Alright, that goes into this container. Alright, watch out. Alright, dog food's filled up now. I've got a towel that I want to put on the floor for the dogs because this floor will get very cold tonight. So temperature here now is about -6 or -7 degrees Celsius, which isn't as cold as last night. But yeah, it's not. I don't know the temperature indoors here. I had a thermometer, but it doesn't work properly. So just have to. I guess it's a little bit warmer than outside. It definitely doesn't feel like it. It's 0. Like I had the engine running and stuff before I got here, so obviously the engine warms up the back of the van a little bit. But we're gonna have to go out for a walk because Kangan hasn't done his poo today. So, yeah, let's get this towel put down, Kangan. These floor mats definitely need a wash. Perfect time Kangan's up on the bed. Put the towel down. You gonna stand there, mate? I wanted to show these guys what we're doing in here. Come on, up down. You gonna eat, mate? Down you get. Down, Kangan. The joys of living with a dog in the van, eh? Good boy. Alright. So I'm gonna take my hat off because I've got my beanie and my boxy. So the idea was to just bring the box of stuff for camping, car camping tonight. Unfortunately, I didn't get away early enough to go somewhere nice, so this is just a practice run at the real thing, I guess. So the idea of coming camping today was to fit everything in the box for tonight, other than what's already in the car, plus my sleeping bag, which was already in the car. So this is what I've got in here. Let's go through it and have a look. Alright, so I've got my tripods and stuff for the camera equipment. Don't know if I use them. I've got my spoon for my porridge in the morning. I've got a sweater here in case I get super cold tonight. I've got this sweater. And I've got my dog walking pants. which are a lot warmer than the pants I'm wearing right now, and I'll probably change into these soon before we go for a walk. Plenty of dog hair already on them. Clean them up. My beanie, because I was wearing my hat before because I went to the shops. My beanie. I bought an extra can of gas with me, but I don't think I actually need it. I just figured that the gas cooker was already in the car, so I might as well bring this in the car with me. I got a little bit of moisturiser to put in my hands before I go to bed because it get really dry in here. Hang it. That's enough, mate. Alright, I got the 2 hot packs. Probably open one of these up soon, so when we go for a walk I can keep my hands warm. I probably only use one. Bought 2 just in case it gets really cold tonight, so not too sure how cold it will be. Alright, I bought some fairy lights, which I'm going to hang up here very soon. Out of it, Kangan, that's not for you. And then in here, I've got a saucepan. Kangan's interested in it because it's got a banana. I've got a banana here, which might be for breakfast. I got my coffee and my honey. And I got a teaspoon and the eating spoon for my porridge in the morning. And then in the cooler bag here, I've got 2 ice bricks. I've got a banana as well, those ones for breakfast. I've got a little bit of soy milk in here, enough to make my porridge and for my coffee in the morning. And I got I made my breakfast, which is just, it's only a 1/3 cup of oats, tablespoon of hemp seeds, some ground flax seeds, and some blueberries, frozen blueberries. So that's the reason why I've got them in the cooler bag, because it was frozen blueberries. They're probably, yeah, they're defrosted now, so it's definitely not under freezing in here. And it's just a cooler bag. They'll be right though. I've got a couple of ice packs. Keep this stuff cool. Probably if I didn't park here in the car park and not trying to be stealth camping, probably would have put it outside. But we're in the car park with a lot of cars, so we're trying to do as much stealth camping as we can. So I'm going to go ahead and rip one of these open now because they take a little bit of time to warm up, and then I'll probably get ready to take these dogs out for a walk. I did also bring my backpack with my MacBook and my gimbal and stuff in it. MacBook so I can read my ebooks and stuff before I go to bed. So I don't know if you guys have these. Like, first time I saw them was when I come to Korea. Hot pack. So it's a mixture of iron powder, cellulose, sodium chloride, vermiculite, activated charcoal, and moisture. And the idea is that it has a thermogenic reaction, if that's right. And it heats up. Kangan thinks he's going to get into that banana. I better close it up. Not yet, mate. That's for the morning. Let's put this down here at the end of the bed, eh? That fits in there nicely. Alright, boy. Would you? I also got a flask of hot water here, but that's mainly for the dogs because the dog water freezes overnight. So I gave them some already today, and maybe tonight I'll boil some water up and put it in here so in the morning it's not frozen. But this doesn't really keep it very warm overnight, so, but it doesn't freeze. And I did bring a hot water bottle and I put that in the bed to warm up. Cutie, did you? Yeah, cutie. Daddy's gonna camp in the car tonight with you. Kangan is busting for a wee. I need to go to the toilet too, actually. But we're a bit far from the toilet, and I'll take you guys for a walk. I can't go to the toilet, so... You know what that means, eh, buddy? Oh, that light at the front's not too bad. Don't look so sad, mate. We're going to go for a walk. We're going to go for a walk, big boy. Somebody outside. Alright. Leave this to warm and let's get these fairy lights up, eh? Where should we put the fairy lights? This side or that side? Look. Pretty fairy light. Oh, what? It adds a little bit of ambience, doesn't it? And let's show the viewers at home. And behind me. Bit of ambience. Couple of fairy lights. What's up, Dad? Daddy is going to put his shoes on so we can get closer to going for a walk for Kangan. Because Kangan is a very dong today. Dad does his dong straight away, but Kangan takes a long time. You big bullshit. You big goose sometimes, aren't you? Cutie. Alright, watch out. This one. This is my cutie pie, aren't ya? You my little cutie. You just want to always be on me. You just can't get enough of Daddy and Mummy, can ya? Check it for me, bitch. Smells good. It's got your approval. Yeah. It's alright. Dang it, he looks worried because there's car noises outside. I think they're behind us anyway, King. Okay, so I just checked the temperature on my mobile app and it says the outside temperature is -7. So we're about to go for a walk. I'm definitely going to need, I just changed my pants, definitely going to need to wear my gloves and stuff. And the hot pack is still warming up, it's not real hot. Usually they take about an hour to get to the good heat, but I'm going to use this tonight in my sleeping bag because that's what I'm sleeping in tonight. So yeah, just about ready to go out for a walk with these dogs. They're getting a little bit impatient. This one definitely is getting impatient. Kangan should be the most impatient because he hasn't gone to the toilet to do a poo today, but that's our mission. I don't know how long a walk it'll be because it's freezing out there, so let's go on for a walk. Who wants to go for a walk? Did you go for a walk? Kangan go for a walk? Yeah, let's go, eh? Alright, so we just got back from the dog walk. It would have been over at 1 hour and like an hour and 10 minutes, about 10:30 here, and we left around 9:20. So it's a good hour walk for the dogs. I would love to show you around the park, but it's so hard to film with the dogs. I'll get some shots of it tomorrow. And yeah, just check the weather app. It said it was -8 and feels like -9. Honestly, I had the glove on this hand, but the other hand that I'm walk the dogs with, I just didn't have the glove on, so I can hold the leash better. And actually I didn't feel that cold, you know. I'm sure it's cold, but I've got all these jackets and I've got thermals on and stuff, so it's not too bad. I'm not too sure what it is in here, but I just remembered on the power bank it tells me what the temperature of the battery is, so I've got to pull that out from behind the passenger seat and we'll have a look at it. Portable battery back here, and checking the temperature, it's actually 16 degrees Celsius. but it's been sitting on behind the passenger seat above the engine, so maybe it's still warm from the engine. Maybe we'll check it, in an hour or 2 hours before we go to bed, and we'll see if it's still 16 degrees, but I'll leave it here in the back. Hard to see, but this sleeping bag that I'm in, bare hooded sleeping bag, I picked this one up the other day for 25,000 Korean won at the local supermarket, and it says in extreme weather it's rated to -10, comfort level is 0, and upper extreme is 10 degrees, so it's a good sleeping bag. Should be alright tonight in here. I just got the hot water bottle, but seriously, it's pretty cold already because I heated it up probably 4 or 5 hours ago, and then I got my little hot pack, which will be about 60 or 70 degrees, and keep me pretty warm. It's quite warm now. It's a bit squeezy in here. Got the 2 dogs, they want to lay on the bed and stuff. I'm just gonna chill out now, read some ebooks on my MacBook, and then probably gonna call it a night. Well, I can't really see me, but it's about the battery says now that it's about 10 degrees. I think it's a little bit cooler inside here. I guess the battery's a little bit warm because it's being used. But yeah, we think it's about 1 AM here, so it's about time to hit the hay and see how I go. I did take my pants off because they're just a little bit itchy from the thermals. I don't really like to sleep in them, but I'll probably end up sleeping in this jacket because my nose is really cold, and well, we'll see how we go. I'll see you in the morning. Oh. Wow. Well, I look like a wreck. Well, that was a interesting night. It was very, very cold. I woke up about 4:30 in the morning. Couldn't feel my toes. It said this sleeping bag goes down to -10 for extreme comfort, but I had no warmth whatsoever, so I had to put my socks back on. I took them off just because I feel very uncomfortable sleeping in socks, so I took them off. And my pants I said I took off, but I had to put on the long pants 4:30 in the morning. And now I've slept in, trying to wait till it warms up, so it's almost lunchtime here, so we better get up and make a coffee and a breakfast and go to the toilet and take these dogs out for a walk and then head back home. Well, it was supposed to snow this morning, so I was kind of hoping it was going to snow. It doesn't look like we got any snow. Better get up, eh? Little buddy, you kept me warm, didn't you? So I think probably about, what time was it? Probably about 1 o'clock when I went to bed to about 4:30 or so. Detchu actually slept in the sleeping bag with me down by my legs, so that kept me a little bit warm, but I still had to put my long pants on anyway. I'm pretty sure their water froze here on top. It's obviously melted a bit now because it says the outside temperature now is 6 degrees, but it was down to -8 outside, so surely did get pretty cold in here. And now we're going to make some coffee, mate. You think you're going to go for a walk? Not yet, mate. Are you hungry, Peggle-pa? Yeah. I'm going to make some coffee. You want to make a coffee, Ned? You're a good little buddy to have in the bed, aren't you? Nice boy. Good morning. The hot water bottle absolutely useless. I don't even think it was warm. It doesn't freeze, it's just not warm. It's just cold all night. So many people on YouTube that like, just get a hot water bottle, it keeps you warm, it's the best type of warmth you can get. But honestly, when it's like -8 degrees, They don't stay warm very long. What do you want, mate? We like, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning, Dutchy just started barking like crazy. That might have been a stray cat or something. Street cat walking around looking for scraps, and these 2 dogs just went crazy. Now, I know a lot of people will probably worry about the carbon monoxide that this gas cooker is giving off. I don't have my windows cracked open, but this sliding door over here, maybe you can even see like there's big gaps in this door here. I've even gone and put a little bit of foam tape stuff in there to block it up a bit, but there's always fresh air coming through there. When it rains, it leaks. When it's windy, you can feel it in here, so I'm sure there's fresh air coming in all the time. Because of the 2 dogs in here, everything just has hair on it. It's, you know, the teaspoon has hair on it, the couple have hair in it. I almost choked the other day because I had some hair in my mouth. I drank some of the water that was in here. Just some typical freeze-dried Korean coffee, Korean brand coffee. And my mother-in-law gave me some honey, so I like to use honey as my sweetener. Plus I think it's got some good antibacterial properties. I myself wouldn't buy honey, but since she gave it to me as a gift, you can see just how cold it is. So thick. I probably don't want to put that much in my coffee, but it's so thick, I think I should just put it in there. I don't want to get too much hair because that's got to come back in. Watch out, Kangan. I'm worried it's going to spill on Kangan because he's right there. And it's hot. And I measured out enough milk for making my oats and a cup of coffee, so hopefully there's enough in it. These guys aren't hungry, they obviously want to go out for a toilet break. I actually had ice packs with the milk and the oats, frozen berries. So I thought this might freeze up, but it's good liquid. Oh, that's a lot better. That's more like it. CoinSpot's really good if you guys are in Australia. It's got a lot of cryptocurrency. You know, like you can see all the coins that have done really well, from the best to the worst. And there's so many, I'm not even going to count them all. But you go to Corbett, and there's like I don't want to show you my balance, but you've probably already seen it. Anyway, if you go to Corbett, there's just Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Stellar. You know, it's not a lot here. That's pretty much it. And it's done by volume, but yeah, you can't even change it. So at the moment, Bitcoin in Korea is at 36,703,000 Korean won. I remember first buying it when it was 6 million Korean won. So, alright, did my reading and had my coffee. Time to make these oats. Not real hungry, but I gotta eat. Kanga thinks it's for him. Alright, so I got oats, hemp seeds, flax seeds, and some blueberries. I think that's it. And I'll probably add some honey in there. No, Kanga. There we go. Buddy, you think everything's for you? I'm gonna cook it with soy milk. I don't really like when you stand over the kitchen, mate. Probably get some dog hair in there. Stand back. Sit. Sit. That's it. Not so sure about it. You can have these bits, buddy. Maybe I just eat it. Eat it instead of putting it in there. Nothing much. Just some oats. Better get rid of the banana peel before Kangan finds it. Alright. We're gonna get changed and get ready to go up to the toilet. And then when I come back, I'll take these guys out. Alright, so we're out for our walk now. I decided not to go around the lake because it was so busy, and these dogs get a little bit hard to handle when there's so many other dogs. So we come up more of the bush walk, but we'll go back and we'll have a look at the fish for Kangan because he absolutely loves looking at the fish. If you saw any of my videos from Godjeo, you'll see he really likes looking for the koi. Stay on this side, Kangan. Well, we just got back from the dog walk. Kangan went in for a bit of a swim, so I had to tidy him up a little bit. And we're just going to get this car packed up so we can head home, get this video uploaded. So if you've watched this far, guys, and you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. It's not going to take too much out of your time. Just press the button below this video and hit the bell if you want to be updated every time I post. So they've got a little bucket here, so once the little bucket's empty, we can just use that one. Because I've got the bucket in another container like this, but it doesn't fit, so I can't put the lid on. Is about now, eh? Check it out. That's a nice one. It's pretty neat, ready to go. Bit of a mess here, but that's always going to be there with two dogs, right, eh? Here's that hot pack.